Or is that what this is? Man, Alpha, no, you really hate these poor. Disapprove. It frustrates me, certainly. That was only part of it, though. The whole situation makes me uneasy. Not that it matters, however unjust this system seems to me. These people claim to be content with their lot. It's hardly my place to criticize their choices. But take that elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to forego Yulmore's largesse are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they're all but forced to seek refuge in gate towns, and so the hamlets and the fields across the island are left empty and untended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. Hey. Not convinced that Yulmore's generosity truly serves the best interests of the Galusia's people. I'm not so naive as to think that there is some miraculous solution to all of this. Yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of hard-working villagers struggling to survive, even as the chosen few rejoice at being plucked from the poverty by the hand of a capricious noble. Yeah, but have you signed up for DraftKings yet? There has to be a better way. Well, not know for sure. However, until I have taken those long-delayed steps through Yulmore's gates. 'Tis fortunate that you arrived when you did, Old. I've been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, it should come to fruition. There's a beast tribe who makes its home in the sea surrounding the island. The Ondo, they're called, though you and I know them as Sahagan. For the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean grottos, and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. But as Tataru took great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kugane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to him. I duly discovered that the Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular. And when I offered to procure such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. Attractive business venture for any prospective investor, would you not agree? Surely, even the most jaded Yulmoran lord would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins. Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating a price. My appointment with Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet with them on the shore. Would you help me make the exchange? Excellent. I should be glad of your company. First things first, then. You must pay a visit to Mosha Moa, my supplier in Right. Come. It's just northwest of here. Spies everywhere. The northwest of here. Near It's an aetherite in the middle of nowhere. I know I'm not like fighting nearly any of them, but I do appreciate the time they spent on creating like new monsters for this expansion. Like, each area, these guys look good. Look, it's a Venusaur. Hey buddy, how's your Amaro keeping? Looking to produce yourself an Amaro, and I reckon you've come to the right place. First time at our Amaro stop, is it? Worry not, friend. I'll see that your name is added to the books, then you can return here whenever you wish. Appreciate. Moshi Moshi. Is there something I can do for you, friend? Good day to you, Moshe Moa. This is my associate, Old. We're here to collect the produce I purchased. Eh? I loaded your lackey up with the goods not long ago. My lackey? I know of no such person. Estelle lad? Short blue hair? No? You say he'd come on your behalf. Since you seem to know all the details, I just assumed. Found it someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. This charlatan was here not long ago. He cannot have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point to the south side of town, I shall take the west. I mean, the smart thing to do would just be to take the vegetables to the shanty town and eat them. You can search their surrounding area for a male mistle with short blue hair. You may move the camera and zoom in and inspect them with right trigger and A. Target acquired. You've located your quarry. Old, any sign of him? Yonder. You have a keen eye. Let us move in before he makes good his escape. Okay, the thing is, that lady never really described him to us. Just said lackey, right? Hey, buddy.
There you are. The thief who claims the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city. I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea, get in that way.
What is your name?
Kai Shear.
Tell me then, Kai Shear. Must it be Yulmore or nothing? What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Yulmore. That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Yulmorans' interest.
You'll give me your place? Just like that?
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you!
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kai Shear, it was the difference between life and death. I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best.
Yeah, same.
We strive to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
Nah, dog, nah. Community's how we're gonna get through this.
I suppose not. Were Estinian here, he would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alfino, ever the slave to sentiment.
That was a pretty good impression.
But I thank you for your kind words nonetheless. Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending. Shall we return to Wright then? Is that...
Did he die immediately? I shouldn't laugh at that.
I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble. Come on. They may need our help.
Alright. To the Fatmobile. These guys are called wood eyes, even though the eyes are the only thing about them that might not be made of wood. I do like the name. Is that Funbaba? No, it's a bison. What did the buffalo say to the other buffalo when it's who was his son when he went off to school? Bye, son. So good. Like and subscribe for more wonderful humor like that. That should take care of the worst of his injuries. Mercy. Mercy, I beg of you. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. Poor man is shivering. Pray keep an eye on him while I get a fire going. S'mores? Thought for certain I was dead. How am I ever to repay this kindness? We'll settle for your tale for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Crystal was invited to Yulmore to work as an artist. Wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures for them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, just as quickly turfed me out onto the street. I was left penniless and patronless. Grave sin in Lord Valthry's city. Within days they had brought me before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him that I wished to leave. I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the God's damned ocean. From up there, how were you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose. If you hadn't found me when you did, wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous. And the citizens condone such barbaric punishment. Oh, without a second thought. When Lord Valthry passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. In Ulmore, his word is law. Coleslaw. The more I hear about Yulmore, the more determined I am to see what awaits the walls within the walls. Shall bend all my thoughts towards securing a way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first, she conveyed Tristal to shelter in the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of this chilly coastal air. A way into the city. Hey, old man Windbreaker. Sorry I'm streaming late, but you did manage to catch me. Oh man, I got crabs. Not again. I mean, I think the obvious question is, like, why haven't we looked at a way to break in? I mean, sometimes the simplest solution is the best one. The Noise. Your name is The Noise? Is your mom's name The Funk? Pray accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life. And if you'll permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Yulmore, insofar as I am able at any rate. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviors to an awful place makes me sick to the stomach. But since it's plain you've set your minds on it, you should take this. My favorite paintbrush. The Yulmorian elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want. And if I'm not mistaken, the couple mentioned they would be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince the people you have a talent for painting. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. Cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. I give it gladly after all you've done. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided. But I shan't stay long in this place, not with the city brooding over me. Hey, I'll move on to new lands and a new profession, and I'll keep you in my prayers from now until my dying day.